All right guys, welcome back. What I've done is I've just left the ATV here behind me up on the little bit of a ridge there. Any further than that, and you guys are going to notice, pretty much turns to muck. What we're doing today is we're into a part of the bush we've been to before. It's been a little while though. We had probably 3 feet of snow on the ground last time we were in here. But you guys can see just by looking around, it is, well, it's covered in all kinds of trees that have blown down in a huge storm. I got to get in here and get the stuff out of here that I've already cut to length, and I've got some other stuff I got to clean up and cut to length. You guys can see I've got logs ready to go all over the place. Just got to get them up there because that is the spot I can get the tractor to. So for those of you who are saying, well, just drive your tractor down here and haul the logs out and get all the brush cleaned up, I would if I could. Honestly, I would, but I can't. I can barely get an ATV down here safely. And what am I talking about? Well, have a look here. You guys see in there? Well, obviously you see a stump there that's been uprooted, but look underneath of it. Tons and tons of water. Where I'm actually standing right now, you guys see that? I'm basically on a swamp. This swamp would bury a tractor. I could come in and dump tons and tons of stone. I could probably build a corduroy road, sure. But is it worth it? Is it worth doing all that work when I can just use my Lewis winch to haul the logs out of here? Definitely not. So you guys get a good look down there. Have a look. Next time you guys say, see in there? Next time you guys say, just drive your tractor down here, just drive your ATV down here, I want you to remember this. I would if I could, but I can't. Okay, so why did I bring you guys down here? I want to show you something new that I've got, and it's not the Lewis winch. You would have seen that in action before. What it is a directional pulley. This pulley essentially, well, I'll show you in a minute. It's only connected to the actual pulley by a bracket on one side, the other side's open. What I'm going to use that open face or directional pulley for today is I'm going to haul this piece out of here. You guys see that log in there? It's probably 12 or 14 feet long. I bucked this thing to length and I de-limbed it a while back, then it got buried in snow. Well, I want this out of here for some lumber. The trouble is, look at all the stumps, look at the trees that are sort of barricaded it in there. I can't exactly just hook up to it with a long chain where the tractor can get to and pull, because it'll get jammed on these trees. So I'm going to directionally pull it today using my Lewis winch. My goal here, and I'll show you in just a minute, is to pull it this way, perpendicular to the ATV. Then I'm going to pull it that way. I'm not going to do 2 pulls though. I'm going to do it in one using that new pulley I've got. Let's head on up and have a look at what we're talking about here. So this new tool, I think the proper name is a corner block, is made by the Portable Winch Company, and some of you guys might have used one of these before. You're probably saying to yourself, well, that's designed for a rope, and I agree with you, it technically is. I'm going to use it regardless with my steel cable on my Lewis winch. Now in combination with that corner block, you're going to notice I have this piece here. This piece here is what's going to allow the cable to come off this corner block. When that piece gets to this, it's going to jump off, and then it'll change directions. I'm going to put this into action in just a minute and you guys will see what I'm talking about. Now additionally, what I'm going to do is use my Lewis winch hitch today as well. This goes into the 2-inch receiver on my ATV. I'm using this because it provides a nice stable base. You guys would have seen this used in a recent video where I was hauling out another log. It works quite well and it allows the cable to get spooled on nice and evenly. So why not use it here today? So that's what we're up against. Let's go put her into action. Well guys, there we have it. We got one log of many up here to the ATV. Now this is the location where I can get my tractor to. So if I get a few more logs up here, then I'll bring the tractor down, hook up to it, and haul it out of here. As you can see, the winch definitely didn't have any trouble, nor did the chainsaw. I think if anything, the ATV probably crept back just a little bit, but besides that, things worked out pretty well. If you guys want more information, be sure to check out the videos I have dealing with this Lewis winch here. And also I've got one other video dealing with that hitch down below. Definitely is a great tool. And as you can see here, it allows me to maneuver the winch side to side just a little bit. And that allows me to get the cable spooled on nice and evenly. So that's 150 feet, the maximum amount. And I definitely like having that maximum amount now that I've learned how to use it properly. All right, having a look at my little setup here, you guys can see I have my hook which grabbed onto the chain, which was attached to the log. In behind it, I have one of those rubber stoppers. This is normally used so you don't over tighten your hook in towards your winch. But I'm using it just as sort of an in-between between the hook and this piece here. This is the piece, as you guys saw just a moment ago, that allowed the cable to kick off of that corner block. If we make our way back through the bush here just a little bit, we'll have a little look-see at the corner block. And here it is here. All right, and you guys see I used 2 straps here because I didn't have a tree that was closer, and that worked out pretty well. There's that corner block, no worse for wear. Definitely think this is going to get a lot of use around here. So I'm going to leave that over there for now, just in case I need it another time for hauling out these logs. You guys see, if you sort of get an overview here, we got a lot of logs I got to get out of here, and well, I'm just one man, so I'll do what I can. Hopefully I can get all these out of here before the next snowfall. Fingers crossed it's not too long from now. Guys, I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, put it down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. If you didn't, give her a shot next time. Who knows what we're up to? We're definitely doing something different most of the time, so be sure to come back and check it out. Guys, take care. See you next time.